What's up guys, Matt Fox here, welcome back to Weightless Wednesdays. Today's video I'm going to show you how to do a pull-up and how to progress to being better at pull-ups. It's one of the best exercises you can do for your upper body, your back, your shoulders and your arms, but it is hard getting started if you haven't done one before, you're a beginner, or you just want to improve your pull-ups so you can do more. I'm going to show you my top tips to getting better and the exercises that will help you improve your strength and your muscle endurance so you can start smashing out higher reps and then progress into the more difficult variations of pull-ups. Before we get into it too, I want to give you guys a little reminder to give a thumbs up and a comment. I'll be choosing a winner and announcing it next week for one of my gold or silver programs to anyone that does give it a like and to comment in the comment section below. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, we'll get into improving the pull-ups. So the first tip for improving the pull-up, as you can see on my fancy backyard setup, is just a dead hang, and that's to work on forearm strength. So basically I'm just going to jump up on the bar and hold my body weight, hang for as long as you can, and then do some sets of that and just repeat. So you build up the forearm strength and you're still building up some strength in your lats too. Feet off the ground. So just repeat that 4 or 5 sets, have a short break, so whatever you do, maybe you do 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, do it 4 or 5 times. You can do it more times if you want throughout the day, but yeah, just work on holding it for as long as you can. You'll really find that your forearm strength in here improves, because a lot of people's forearms tend to go before their back muscles give out. So this is a great way of improving the strength endurance for the pull-up. So that was tip 1. Tip number 2 is Australian pull-ups or inverted rows. I've got the rings here, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but if you're starting out, I would advise getting a lower bar and you just hang underneath it. I'm going to show you how to do it on the rings. It's the same principle on the low bar. So you've got your hands, arms about shoulder width apart, getting under, arms outstretched, body's hanging, they're just pulling the chest to the bar or the chest to the rings. So it's important when you're doing that exercise too not to let the hips sag. So I'll show you. You don't want to be doing this. You don't want your hips down near the ground and your body not even. You want a dead straight line from your head to your toes. And that'll put more of the focus on your back muscles, on your forearms, biceps, and the muscles you need to improve your pull-up. So that's tip 2. Let's move on to tip number 3. So we're up to tip number 3, and that is the negative pull-up, which is the negative phase of the pull-up. You're going to slow that down and hold yourself, maybe count to 5, so it's 5 seconds down. I'll show you. Now, if you're worried about pulling yourself up to begin with, you can grab a stool, get it under the bar, get yourself up, and then just focus on the negative and controlling the speed on the way down. jump back up, and just keep repeating that for sets. So on to tip 4, and that is the pull-up hold. And basically you're getting yourself in the position with your chin up over the bar, and you're just going to hold yourself there for as long as it can be, or it can be on a set time. I like to work into 20-30 second blocks. Again, if you can't jump up and pull yourself up to start, grab a chair or a stool to boost yourself up. If you want a different variation of that too, you can put your forehead to the bar, which challenges slightly different muscles in your back because your arms aren't as high, and you're using probably a bit more of your biceps, I would say too. So you'll see the difference here. My chin was above the bar on the previous one. Now I'm going to hit my forehead to the bar. And that just works a different area because your arms are at right angles, 90 degrees, 100%, whereas sometimes you can get away with compensating for other muscle groups when you're up over the bar because you're locking your elbows in too. So it's not using your full back muscles and your rear delts. Tip 5. So tip 5 is what I call the cheating pull-up, and that is basically jumping up to the bar and using your momentum from the jump to get yourself up to the bar. So, done a little bit like this. So as you can see, the momentum from the jump does help you get up over that bar and then control it on the way down, start over. That is 5 tips to improving your pull-up. Righto guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video, my 5 tips to improving your pull-up. These are the ones that I've done that have really helped my muscle endurance, allowed me to get a ton more reps out per set and increase overall volume, which is reps, sets and time, or rest break dropping down. So I highly recommend you give this a go when you're training back or if you want to improve your pull-up. It also really does help with overall strength and your core too, and allows you to move on to different variations of the pull-up, the archer pull-up, the single arm pull-up, and also the muscle up, because that main component is the pull-up. So video, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next week guys.